Oh yeah, sometimes it comes from under you. Yeah, normally when the ASB is going to land, it goes whoosh, bang, and that bang is when it actually hits you. But this time it actually went bang, whoosh. So I didn't have that time to pause like I normally would. During the more cordial arrangements between the Rebellion and Duskbringer movements, I believe Mr. Wentworth once held a meeting with the infamous war hero terrorist Dvorak, the Deathless. A nearby outpost would have those recordings, but they won't be easy to obtain. Still, I'm certain you can manage. Secure the station without causing too much damage. We have to kill the crew, which we can do. Wedding photograph, handle any potential assassins. Interview about Wentworth. Do not kill her. I mean, we could kill crew kill probably. We're very good at it at this point. We have the particle beam, which burns ships and takes out systems super easily, and we have enough ions to take things out permanently. Oh yeah, but they also want to blow themselves up. Because the Duskbringers are very suicidal. Yeah. So if they board you, that's a pain. Needs a fast crew kill though. I think we can do it. If there's a timer on this, as long as it's not like 10 seconds, we can burn them out pretty nicely. Particle beam, every time it hits a room, it's going to take the system offline and burn it and lower the oxygen. You know, I think we can probably do it. Let's accept the job. Proceed to the abandoned sector. Scavengers, exit hyperspeed, continue. A perfect haven for scavengers, but a militia guardsman. Contact the guard. Elite Federation crew, request military supplies. We get a mine launcher. A Federation soldier, must be on a very important vessel. I'm afraid we have little to give, but we have a spare mine launcher. Never been a fan of the thing myself. Okay, let's get everything else fixed. There we go. Get you healed up. They're healed up. Thank you for the automatic healing game. I need another bar of shields. I need to get the artillery going. We have things to do. And there's more stores, so we can get our next point here. We're gonna engage in combat, because I need to engage in combat at some point. And the task and the quest are up here. Man-eating plant abomination that eats crew. All right. Collect your point. Thank you, and now we have the bonus sector unlocked. I will. 2 delay for 10 missiles? Laying too many traps will start to negatively impact your notoriety. Let's do that. That seems nice. We'll get a hull mod. Ion becomes energy, hull damage equals ion damage, or a mod beam, or rad module. No, I think we're good. Stiletto. 3 power, 4 damage, pinpoint beam, conservative bomb, rad bomb. No, we're just going to move on. You know what? What if we sell this? We've already gotten value from it. We can sell it for 32 scrap and pump that into ship repair, or shields, or artillery. Yeah, yeah. I know we can always do more mining, but you do suffer relationships. Poor relationships. And one day maybe we'll use this damn drone. I kind of want to sell it for the scrap though. Like, I'll hold it for a little while longer, but I'll sell this. Okay, Let's heal. It's pretty cheap healing. We can halve the cooldown by upgrading this twice. Okay. Asteroid field. Do we want to go to an asteroid field? There's a ship there. It's probably worth it. We have 2 extra jumps, so we have time to bounce around. Sure. It's a maybe double shot heavy. Might be a little risky, but hopefully our ions do what we need them to do. E.g., take out enemy weapons. Oh, it's all actually a ghost ship. It's all cracked and everything. I forgot that's how that worked. Luckily we dodged enough though. They are toast. Sorry, ghosties. Deals 2 ion damage and stuns all crew in the room but themselves for 7 seconds. Wraiths are super annoying. Why did I fire that? They will constantly ionize or blow up and start fires, and they can't control that ability. Pew, 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 pew. Very silly units. An abandoned colony lies on a nearby planet. Its surface-borne defense turrets appear to be disabled due to a lack of power. You don't see any ships lurking about, but that doesn't mean they aren't hiding. Now, do we want to explore and do whatever the event is or run scans? Let's run scans. We get no ships, turrets offline, free drone. Sure. Now, do we want to fight Hector? Probably not. Their ships are pretty tough. A pirate ship is firing on a small ship docked at a refueling station. They're broadcasting on a wideband channel. You catch the captain's rant mid-speech. Saw you trading with those damn scavengers. I'll show you what happens when you try and undercut the Red Gang, the Red Giant Gang. Attack the pirate. That mod ion is pretty sick, isn't it? It's going to do 3 ion damage to the weapon and take out the shields, I think. Well, now it probably won't. Ah, it's a bomb. It's a firebomb. That sucks. Luckily that missed. Take out their weapons. Excellent, excellent. So this does hull damage. Let's try to avoid that. Oh, right! Watch out, guys! Incoming fire! No, I want to try to crew kill him, because that's what we're here for. I'm actually gonna keep their weapons offline, because I do need to make sure their weapons don't come on. They got their bomb back. This can be a bit slow, but as long as we keep the fires wrecking and keep this drone offline, they can't do any repairs. Oh my god, you're right, they do have a ghost. All right, we kill him. You know what? At least I was informed of that before I spent too long trying to crew kill these people who cannot be crew killed because they have a damn ghost. I always forget about that. Thank you, artillery. We should really get that cooldown higher. Contact the civilians. We got a firebomb. I need actually to go to a store. We got a few things to sell. We can get 50 scrap by selling these two things. I'll go to the store. Go shopping. Visit the colony or avoid the ruins. Visit the colony. Aisha. I have too many crew. Hold on. You're a Rockman outcast, banished for opposing the elders. You're immune to fire, you're very slow. Combat damage increases by 5% for every Rockman and 10% for every outcast. You learn combat faster. Do we need a Rockman? We got mantises, but having a more diverse crew means more blue event options. Like, we don't need this many free mantises. We can keep Foo. Dump Smith. You want to dump on Smith? We could dump on Smith. There we go. We got another crewman. Fire module. Ion effect, 100% chance of starting fires. And another module laser. So, modular lasers, if you can only have 2 of these with the power buff, which would mean that they would have 10 shots between the 2 of them. The fire chance is cool, but we already have the particle beam. This would mean that we can start fires at will, but it's a little slow, right? I like destroying the systems along with starting fires with the particle beam. That seems a little bit nicer. We could install an accuracy module to give it a accuracy buff, but we have other things to pay attention to right now. For instance, we are 6 away from buying a cloak. Yeah, the power is 5 shots for 3 power. You could equip 2 of them at 6 power, plus the extra 1 at 2 power, so you could have 13 shots. Last run, we were able to get up to 16? Yeah, 16 shots max after all of our charge lasers charged. That was pretty fun. If I sell this, we could just buy cloak. I've been buying cloak a lot lately, but the drone bay has not showed up when I had the money to buy it. I have the money to buy the cloak now. We could also buy Firestarter or Accuracy. You know what? Starting fires is also nice. It'll start a fire along with the particle beam. Cloak is very good. I'm not... On one hand, it's cloaking. On the other hand, it's cloaking. Goodbye, Omni Drone. Hello, cloaking. We're gonna buy a little bit of fuel. Oh, I bought one too many. You know what? Goodbye, Advanced Navigator. Yeah. Hello, hello, Fire Module. I like that. And then... Modify a weapon, mod ion, configure, install fire starter. So now it's a modded fire starter weapon. It will pierce, and then when it pierces, starts a fire guaranteed. Seems good. Then, everyone go back to your rooms. Except for you, you go in the sensors room right now, save rooms. It's red now. It's got a nice little pink to it. It does. Okay, we need to upgrade our ship. Hail the platform. It's a Lanius. I haven't seen Lanius for a while. Now, Lanius are not going to get crew killed with a low oxygen, but they can still get crew killed via starting fires. Oh, they're also going to board my ship. That's scary. Lock them in. Get my crew involved. Actually, this seems like a very good backup battery opportunity. Maybe with a cloak on top, honestly. Oh, I see. His combat ability does not start when you jump. Interesting. I wonder why. He's too strong otherwise. Everyone go back to your rooms. So again, we could technically kill the crew if we want to spend a long time burning them. I guess it's not even that long. Like, I can just hit them when they're in the room. We can speed up the time. Why not? Oh, Jesus, that's so fast. I forgot. One day I'll remember to not kill the ships I'm trying to crew kill. Get some reactor power. Someone with an MV drive is warping in Multiverse Renegade. They don't necessarily have special loot, and they have every system. Hacking, mind control, teleporters. Mind control my pilots. That's not that bad. Send the NG in there. Keep the doors open, although they are gonna board me. Oh, they have a hacking drone, huh? Nice, nice, good for you. You hacked my artillery. That's not bad. If you break my artillery, I'm not that upset. We get back battery power up, get the engines going. That's a level 2 mind control, which is a little problematic. Let's get the Rockman in there, I think, actually. Okay. You decided to fight me in the corridor? Why? They do have Lanias. Where is your hacking system? There it is. Oh, they've retreated. I don't want to kill them. I think we'll crew kill them because they have an relatively easily killable crew. The Lanius will die to fire very shortly. Let's crank up the speed, open all doors, get the oxygen powered up. We can also cloak if we have to. I'm not worried about that. Kind of hard to do this at the increased speed, honestly. Poor plant. But at this point, they can't do anything. Their shield room is going to be perpetually on fire. Their ship is burning. I guess I don't want to actually take out their O2 system. I like the fact that their ship is burning. You know what the problem is? The problem is, if you can call it that, the fires are doing damage because the fires are not actually able to, the fires are destroying the systems, which causes the hull damage. Yeah, okay. Good lesson to learn there. Okay. Okay, how many jumps do we have before the exit? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7 jumps that'll look like this, 8 jumps that'll look like that. We can make 8 jumps before the exit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down and up and around. Gordon Power, have a good evening. Great to see more multiverse content. It's good to play. All right, Lanius Scout. If you scare off the Lanius, you could probably make use of the destroyed Rebel Auto Scout. Fight the ship. There's a Lanius, as expected. Let's send our Foo Fighter in. With his activated pheromone buff, he's basically as fast as Tarkapet. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, the mantises, you would activate their movement ability and they could zip from one side of the ship to the other like instantaneously, right? Yeah, I remember that now. They were broken. It was great. It was fantastic. I loved it. All right, your friend is dead. I apologize. I apologize for killing in front of you like this, but your friend is murdered. Murdiddly-erdlerd. That really does 6 ion damage to the shield if it pierces, right? My god, that's insane. That is an absurd amount of power. All pheromones were nerfed in 5.5. I will admit that, like, it was really hard to fight against mantises when they were that strong too. They were real rough. This guy, his AI is not that good. This is like an ideal use for the 2x speed, but a lot of times you still have to do a little bit of extra micromanagement, so it's really hard to put it on 2x speed and then just focus on killing the crew. You still have to focus on your own ship or something. Fleet delayed, a lot of scrap, which means we could go to the store if we want, but I think there's nothing that we want to buy. We fully upgraded this modular ion. Maybe we could get a second one, which would be funny. I guess why not go to the store? We have an extra jump. I don't want to fight against cloaks. Let's go shopping. There's drone control. Could still get like a hacking system. It's a missile. The Asphyxiator. 3 to 5 power, infinite duration. Cripples enemy life support system. So the O2 can go down to 0 if you desire. It's a very good way of killing crew. It just takes time. Incompatible with emergency generator. Emergency generator only reduces power usage by 2. I'm getting all of the exceptions. Yeah, so it... Repair bot, I remember this one. At the beginning of combat, you can choose how much power to sacrifice for healing. So you can keep yourself healed up for the rest of the run. I don't think we need it. It's very expensive. I have to upgrade my shields, I think. Engine power would be nice as well. We have internal upgrades that we need to get. With the cloak and... I mean, with the cloak, we probably can't take too much damage. With the ions, we can take out enemy weapons. Like, this doesn't seem necessary, and it still costs you... It costs you permanent reactor power for the fight when you use it. I think I might just upgrade myself. Like, make my weapons fire faster. You need weapons level 5 for this. Okay, you know what? Now I can't afford it, but I'll do it anyways. Well, should I? Should we maybe get the artillery beam? Or shields? Or backup battery? There's a lot that we could do. I try to get the artillery, because we're gonna need to kill crew at some point. Oh my god. Hunt down the Lanius! An NG vessel assistance, Lanius military vessel taken drone technology. Seems they've already downloaded the schematic and consumed the original drone. If you want it back, you have to find a way to download it off of their databanks. Whew! I mean, we can do that. It's something that our ship is good at. Everyone go back to your rooms. You know what, you mantises, I'm gonna have you stay in the middle of the ship. Keep you a little bit more spread out. Okay, we're gonna cloak. Okay, their weapons are totally offline. Let's start taking out some of the other crew. Even if they had a medbay or a clone bay, we could still take them out pretty easily, but this is nice. Stop firing the conservative, because that's the one that can do hull damage. Instead, we just auto-fire basically at this point. On their shields, on their weapons, keep them offline, keep them busy. I see you repairing your weapon system. I'd prefer if you did. I love the 2x speed, gotta say. Alright, let's work you down. Maybe we should keep working you down. You have 21. I mean, if I just auto-fire like this, I can walk away, come back in 10 minutes, and then eventually they'll all be dead, right? Pretty sure that's how this is gonna work. I love when you're in there repairing, you're still also dying. Hey, we stunned him. He should be stunned with this weapon setup. God, this takes forever against Lanius, I will admit. We do it all for Kira. No, this is not for Kira, this is for NGs, actually. We're doing like 1 damage per cycle because we just have to let the fire damage from the particle beam hit him. Okay, what if we start a fire in there with the mod ion? Gazebo! Long time no see. How are you doing there? Kaka. Mr. Sex. What's going on? Okay, there's 1 left. You download the schematics, you go there, we get their reward. Okay, that took forever. But hey, good crew training, right? I'm not worried, you're here. Had a tough year. Well, good to see you alive and well. Well. Look at what the cat dragged in. A gazebo. We should name the rest of our crew. You know what? The ironically named Rockman. We got Foo Fighter and Tarkapet. Tarkapet can be Quark. I was going to name you after a human, but then I realized Gord Power wanted the name themselves. And who else needs a name? Junkie needs a name. Oops, I alt-tab. Hold on a second. Oh my god, hold on. There we go. So instead of Foo Fighter, could be junk. And then everyone's got a name. Now no one can yell at me. Names! Names! I named ya. Should probably name the Mantis and Rockman. Should probably name him Mantis and Rockman. That way I'll actually call him what I call him. If there's one thing pirates like more than anything, it's scrap. Mind control. Mind control sucks a little bit. They're not gonna board us though, so we can just power up the med bay and tank him with the NG. Might be worth it to have the Rockman actually be in the engine room. That way he can just kind of be there forever. We can have a roving repair NG if we need it. Okay. Let's also back up battery into our extra firepower artillery beam here, which we're gonna need. Currently recharges in how long? It says 0.5x. I wish there was a seconds applied next to it. Cloak is hacked, not bad. Like, I wish I could actually see how long it'll take. We need a cloak. All right, they don't have any weapons. The beam got through. The beam got through. We have a fire. Put out the fire. You know, send in the human. Okay, everything's good. Stop sending in the conservative ion. Always make that mistake. Okay. I think it's safe to say their ship is now officially screwed. Oxygen is offline. I love that the ion can start a fire guaranteed. It keeps them busy when they're trying to get stuff repaired. As in they can't get anything repaired. Your bomb's not gonna go off. They don't even have a piloting room right now. Good, good. I'll hold the door for you, says Mud. Mr. Frodo. Good, good. I guess we can turn it up to 2x speed. Just wait for him to die. 35 scrap, jump, next. 20. I don't know what to spend the scrap on. I kind of want shields, but we have a cloak. At first, the system looks rather ordinary, but there's a hail from a ship you cannot see. Respond. Psst. Hey boy, over here. I got a job offer for you. Me and my gang were heading to this rather fine-looking colony, hoping to find some score of supplies when a bunch of spiky metal dudes come busting out of nowhere. Nowhere, I tells you. Why don't you do us a favor and clear that place out of line of ships we got to pay, if that's what you're looking for. Yes. They love giving me quests to next sectors. Give me a quest to this sector. I'm here, let me do it. Oh, it's the Duskbringers. This is a restricted Duskbringer territory. I'm in a good mood. I'll give you until the count of 10 to get lost before I kick your teeth in. There's no room for anyone not in our new order. Attack the station. Okay, so apparently, and I vaguely remember this, don't do hull damage, right? Okay, we'll try to avoid that if we can. Yeah, everyone go back to your rooms. Where are they? Oh no, they have personal teleporters, that's right. You're gonna hack my weapons. It does suck, but honestly, we can just let the artillery take out the first, like, super shield bar. It's not too bad. We'll dodge the missile. unpower the artillery now. Cloak. Then we can fire in ion. Ion, ion. Not doing hull damage might be hard with all the fires you're causing. Fortunately, we just need to get our foot in the door, which I think we've done. Once we get our foot in the door and we break a couple of big systems like weapons and shields, we'll have a better chance at actually getting in there. Now, we did do 1 hull damage. I don't think it counted though. Or maybe you have to do a certain amount of hull damage. Like once it gets to a certain point, they start boarding you and suiciding and you have to deal with it at that point. Because so far, I gotta say, they're not being super aggressive. Are they? God, I wish I could man my particle system. So we want to kill the crew, which means we do need to hit the clone bay at some point. I hate not having... I hate the hack here. The hack, it sucks. So, maybe we should actually go for the hacking system. Their weapons are not a problem. The hack is a problem. So now they can't hack us, and we have a faster cooldown, and it's on fire, and we can keep their weapons down. Oh, you idiot! We can cloak, we can cloak. There we go, there we go. Scans show they're going to self-destruct in 1:40. Ashenran, welcome. Okay, so we need to work harder. Okay. I need their shields to go down. Oh, you idiot! They come back instantly! Oh, no! That's fine, their ship is very hurt. And on fire. All we gotta do is just keep starting fires. We should have time. All right, you're dead. There's only one left. Come on. All right, he's dead. I remember this one being tricky. But there we go. They're done. I remember now, I remember there being some sort of a gimmick. And the gimmick here is that they have a like 4-power clone bay. So they come back to life immediately if you try to board them. Makes it very difficult. Okay, we get what we needed. Mr. Ruttenworth's decision to cooperate with the Duskbringer menace was short-sighted and a fault of weakness. Fascism cannot be a unifying factor between two parties, and to believe as such represents a deep-seated misunderstanding of the ideology. These recordings should show the ideological divide between the two men. Would you allow me to air my thoughts as I overlook these? Or do you have other matters to attend to? Let's listen. Oh my god. Level 4 clone bay was long since removed. Really? No instant clone bay? I felt like when I killed them, they immediately respawned. So maybe it's not a level 4 clone bay, maybe it was just bad timing. I don't know. Allows the tapes to play at full length, silent through the entire process. They show, strangely, very little political deliberation behind closed doors. Instead, Vance and Dvorak, after a few moments of stiff awkwardness, eventually break tensions and begin to lightheartedly debate their ideologies, finding much common ground between them. In the end, both men get up, shake hands, and sign the treaty with renewed vigor, before marching off out of view. Sorry. It's strangely uncanny seeing the leader of the human-centric rebellion getting along with not only an alien, but one of such infamously radical ideas to rival Vance himself. Cura 2 seems at a loss for words. What nonsense is this? These must be incomplete, Renegade. I was very clear with my instructions, and yet you have failed to bring back the full archive. I will permit forgiveness for this mistake, but only this once. We get equipment, martyr vests. When our crew die, they explode. We're gonna be selling that. Oh yeah! That's probably what it is. They probably teleported to the clone bay. In that case, the gimmick was that they had a time limit, as opposed to the clone bay having instantaneous recloning. Yeah, they probably teleported into the room as soon as I killed one of them and landed the shot. Good point. Good point, Cerebral Cloud 92, aka... You're not a member of this crew, never mind. Continue. I thought you were. Did something happen? Did I kick you out when I got rid of no, I got rid of Agent Smith. It's a rebel ship. It's beam biatch, and we're just going to take our time. This is one of those fights we can probably go up on a higher speed, let's be honest. Yeah, the Martyr Vests would be nice if I had clone borders, but I don't have cloning borders. Basically, every time I take a shot, I completely take off one of your rooms. There's one. It would be good if they explode on the other ships as opposed to... Yep, that's the thing. Don't want them blowing up on your own ship, do ya? No, you don't. I don't want to explode, says username. You'll explode and you'll love it. Get in there, soldier. All right. Man-eating plant. Gazebo says, all of this is new to me. All of this is new to me too. Well, not all of it, some of it. The moment you jump in the vessel you've heard about turns to face you. What do you want? I have no quarrel with you. The vessel eats me? Or looks at me and talks to me? Tell them about the slave that survived his feast. So I have no quarrel with them either. My hunger is only satisfied with slavers. The cultivator's stomach, or nearest equivalent, grumbles. Ugh, and it's never satisfied either. What? Isn't a cultivator a class of a ship? What is this? What's your history? We used to have an arrangement with some Tikaka ships. We notice a patrol in a government region. We let the others know. They do the same. You know that phrase, there's no honor amongst thieves. Turns out one of our regular correspondents found an opportunity for a promotion at our expense. Why are you so hungry? Wasn't always this big, you know. When my old ship and crew were left for dead, we ran out of supplies. There comes a time you find out what you'll do to survive. But even after I was the only one left, I barely lived long enough before a shell just so happened to find my ship. They're always looking for vampweed volunteers, you know. They fixed me up and I've been hungry ever since. There's a slaver that's been rising in the ranks of Tikaka recently. Their base is hidden at this beacon. I've been planning an attack, but I don't think my ship can do it alone. The base is guarded by 3 ships. I can take 2, but 3 won't do, especially if they call for reinforcements. Sure. I wish I could see the ship. There should really be a picture. See you on the other side! All right. That's a good place for you to board me. They really are just busting down that one door, huh? All right, what do we got? We got a ship. We got to blow up a ship. We can blow up a ship. What do they have? They have people? They got people. We can blow up people. Let's fire at some people. We have an ASB. Oh God, power up the big important weapons. Our med bay is not powered up. Let's power up the med bay. ASB missed, perfect. Close all doors, open all doors, power up the O2, go back to your rooms, unpower the O2 actually, because we need to still do some damage. Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot. Right now, I think we're just here to try to kill their ship. I don't think we're going to be doing crew kills or anything. Now at the ASB, unless we can recharge our cloak fast enough. Probably not, but you never know. Hey, one shot landed. They do have an NG. Now that I think about it, I have nothing that can kill the NG. So we're gonna kill their ship. Absolutely kill their ship. Thank you, artillery beam. And by beam, I mean shooter. Check on the cultivator. There's probably a slave. That's fine. Okay, so when they said weren't we supposed to be fighting a ship that was a plant-eating ship, or was it just a plant on a ship? A plant-eater on a ship? Maybe I misread it. You help the cultivator clean up the other ships. Their ship is on its last legs, but before it explodes, the crew manages to beam down to the slaver base. By the time you get down there to follow them, they've already ripped apart the occupants. Probably literally. You meet the cultivator stepping out of the boss's quarters, picking something out of his teeth. That felt good. Now that my ship is gone, I'm free to follow you. What do you say? Sure. Thank you. Elite Vampweed. All right. You're working for the man-eating plant. I thought it was a ship-sized entity, like a man-eating plant ship. But I think what they meant was plant ship, as in orchids / vampweeds. I think that's what they meant. I misunderstood. I definitely misunderstood. Let's get some more power. We need to find a different ion weapon. What the heck? You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. What? Why is the text so small? Explore. I must have hit a button. You've jumped into the aftermath of what seems to be a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts. We have sensors. We get scrap. Okay, what did I do? Oh, plus and minus changes the text size. So I hit plus because it's making a joke, and it changed the size of the text. Okay, I got you. Free distress beacon. Tell you what. Internal, engines, performance, jump, free beacon. That's a vanilla feature. There was no option in-game other than the hotkey. Space colony. Massive meteor is heading straight for the colony. There's no way to use for us to evacuate or defend. Help them. Advanced shields. Deflect the asteroid with our shields. Bang! We take damage, but get a merchant beacon, which can allow us to summon a merchant at the cost of 1 fleet boost. Or sell it for 22 scrap, which is probably more likely. Boom, boom, boom. God damn it. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna bench out anyways. Sorry, brother. All right, well, they're dealt with effectively. Yo, the artillery charged up when the particle beam was online. Is this like a 10-second charge at this point? That's crazy. It's actually a bad thing because it meant the mod ion didn't penetrate the shields, it just hit the weapon system. That's real funny. We can go. Oh, hold on. That one's gonna land. We've unlocked ship. Continue. Look at Cura tasks. Mr. Wentworth used to fly his own personal Hephaestus cruiser, given to him by the current Hephaestus CEO Hideo Tanaka, his father, as a gift between families. Now with bigger ships to fly in Universe 1, the cruiser's wreck remains abandoned in an old dilapidated Hephaestus shipyard. Infested with repugnant ghosts, I cannot approach to scan the ship myself just yet. Please clear out the infestation. Secure the shipyard. No, there will be no blueprints for you. Crush the ghosts. I think we can ship kill. If we can ship kill, this is definitely worth doing. Dreadnought, welcome. What's the mod that shows all the lines on space travel at once? I don't know. I think it's standalone, but this is baked into the Multiverse mod. It's just a default feature. Strangely, it seems some Union citizens still trade paper pamphlets with printed news. Oh, it's this one again. I think we could probably do destroy a shipyard. Yeah. Cerebral Cloud says, make sure to have 30 scrap. Okay. Well, let's do the job. We're not gonna reroute. I'd rather do Cura than the sail. One day we gotta do the sail. Looks like the rebels have dispatched numerous autoships to these sectors as part of some weird war against the Dynasty. Oh, it's the Dynasty ship. Spectral Guard. Wait, where the hell are we? Oh, we're in a ghost sector, right? I don't know. A burst of ghost static blasts through your ship. The Federation knows it is not welcome. Expect not to leave without a skirmish. Prepare to fight. We're gonna have to blow up their ship. I'd rather do this than, well, maybe I would rather try to just flee. Yeah, then I can just leave. And then we don't have to fight ASB encounters as we progress through the system, which is very annoying to have to do. Almost immediately you receive a hail from what appears to be an auto station lingering nearby. Hello, this is a pre-recorded message to all nearby non-Dynasty vessels. The nearby settlement of ghosts has proven problematic for the rebellion. Recapture it and this platform is authorized to reward you with a drone. Here's the thing. Rebels? Screw the rebels. It's much easier to kill this auto station than go fight a Dynasty colony. Plus, it means not working for the rebellion. Indubitably, my good friend. Let's open all doors temporarily. There we go. Now we ionize the shields twice, which is incorrect. I should have been firing on their weapons. That'll do it. NG, please stop hitting my systems. Thank you. That thing does a lot of damage very quickly. Good lord. It's a lot of free damage, isn't it? Kind of want to go up and around. Although we won't have time to hit any adjacent beacons that we find. Avast! Turn thine spirits away from this place and take content in safety, not to be found here. Hail them. You assume they'll simply ignore you, but to your surprise, a phantom appears on the other end. Oh! Oh! Have the maniacal hands of the lingering demon not yet snatched ye away from this plane? Consider yourself lucky and take this chance to flee. I don't know if you're actually a pirate or not. A most horrible demon haunts these grounds. We shall fight the demon. The horrible demon is here. Arg. The auto ship of ionization. Arg. 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 What a horrible ship it is. It's a lot of ionization, gotta say. That was sad. We had a drone. Things to sell. Yeah, I like this ship class. The horrible demon, in all caps. Yeah, that's good. 94 scrap. What are we gonna spend our money on? I don't know. You follow the signal of a distress call to what looks to be an abandoned engineer vessel. The crew are nowhere to be found, but there's signs of a struggle, and the air is thick with the putrid scent of ghosts. You know what I want? A glossary. I want to hover over the word engineer and have a pop-up that says, this is a specific type of a rebel ship that's focused on drones and assisting in repair work technology. That would be so nice. Jaxie Plants, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Caw. Hope you're having a good Friday. Track down the engineers, or scrap their ship. Scrap their ship. Oh. Yeah. No, I'll take the scrap. Seems good. Probably should have, like, figured out what that event was, but yeah, what, you know, we don't need to. You should go on doors, you should go on sensors. Let's fix that. Looks like something important is going on here. You pull closer and see a group of Dynasty vessels parked around a disabled auto ship, shouting at it with their weapons charged. What's going on? We have captured the demon. Speak, foul. By the command of the Prime Reaper, we demand ye speak. That's an auto ship. Huh? What garble? It's a machine. Okay. I wish artillery still powered up even during cloak. Yeah, I don't like that if their shields are down from their artillery, I don't get the extra bonus ionization, so I actually have to min-max the artillery rate of fire. A little awkward. Oh, the particle beam went offline. That was still pretty sick. Let's get stuff repaired. Should have cloaked. In fact, should cloak now. You two come in here. Or are you not firing? Please fire. Well, I took like 2 points of hull damage I shouldn't have had to take. We get a piercing laser. Something to sell, because the ion build is kind of doing its job. Piercing laser Mark 1. Yeah? 2 power, 2 shots, pierces, good breach chance. Don't need it, need to find a store is what we need. A store. Let's do it like this. 181 scrap. Argy matey. God, auto scouts. Yeah. You've arrived at the abandoned colony. It seems like it's much better protected than you thought. With a group of Lania ships albeit small, in the dozens laying dormant. Attack the leader! Heal for 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. They won't board, which is nice. They are gonna hack. Shield hack is bad, especially with the glaive, but as long as they don't line up, it's not gonna be too bad. Their mind control is a level 2 mind control, but it doesn't actually improve the amount of system damage they do, so that should be fine. And the hack's not even that strong. It's more annoying than anything else, so I think we'll be okay. Let's wait for their cloak. Get our own power going. I have to keep the O2 on because of how the systems were finagled, but I can actually turn it off temporarily. We're just gonna dodge these. And start firing weapons. Not the artillery though. We're gonna try to, again, make sure that the mod ion goes in first. Looks like it did miss. Excellent, their weapons are destroyed. Looks good. We could crew kill this? That's strange, but it is definitely feasible. They have no med bay, no clone bay. Is there a reason to crew kill him? I don't know, maybe. Might as well do it. They can't do any damage to me, especially if they just keep mind controlling a mantis. Let's take out their cloak. Thank you. I'd prefer it if you did not continue to cloak, but you're going to get a cloak off. Stop mind controlling the same mantis. They're not going in there to repair it anymore, are they? Let's take out their mind control. They're not doing any damage. It's not like I can't take as much time as necessary for this. Sorry. God damn it. Their cloak is very annoying. Oh my god. Their dodge chance is pretty good too. Stop mind controlling the mantis! Whoa! You got something back online. There we go. No, don't break the medbay. Repair the medbay. How is that still on? Good lord. I will kill this crew. I got a raging headache for some reason. Oops, all better. Wait, what just happened? Why do they only keep mind controlling Cork the Suzerain? I guess maybe it's just like smart AI. They know she's the hard one. The one that must be killed. Please. Hey, the weapons are finally offline. Oh, and they're not repairing them. Thankfully, this goes to 2x speed. Hold on. Oh my god. They got their weapons back online too. How would I kill the crew here? I have to wound them when they're at like 15 health. They take 1 burn damage per cycle. It's like, theoretically I can do it. It's just such a pain in the ass. Maybe I should just murder him. Stop being cloaked. Oh my god. Stop. Should probably just like keep ionizing the shield room instead of changing my shots around. There we go. Let's be done with this. 35 scrap. Contact the pirates and tell them the colony is free from the Lanius threat. We get a glaive beam. Okay, that's actually a pretty good weapon. Now I just need to find a spot to sell it. All right, that should have never tried. 241 scrap. A slug store awaits. Let's flip and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Slug store. Lock down the ship when you shop. Despite your enhanced security, though, through the entire transaction, everything goes completely normal. False alarm. Let's do something aboard the ship. Summon a store. Nah, I think we're okay there. Burst pike pelta. So beams. We get a ghoul. Periodically ignites fires. Hacking. Drone control. Mind control. We should probably get something. I'd be fine with hacking. We need another system slot. Like if I look, we only have 1. I don't think we need mind control. I think hacking's fine. Locking doors, then starting fires can kill crew much more effectively. And then we sell the Pierce. Glaive beam's kinda nice, but we have a lot of firepower. I think we sell this, sell Martyr Vest, sell the maintenance drone. Maybe keep the merchant beacon. No ion weapons, unfortunately. It's fine. With 253 scrap, we can upgrade. We can upgrade the ship! Internal. Weapons. Performance upgrade. Nice. 7.4 seconds on conservative energy. 9.2 on the particle beam. Now the mod ion should fire before the artillery and I don't have to min-max it. We could also upgrade the artillery to be targetable, but I like the fact that it's just doing lots of damage quickly. It does a lot of damage. Then we can maybe... think about something else. Hacking. FTL jam. I mean, neural disruptor. If they're in the room on fire, they're also stunned. Seems pretty good. Reloaders buff artillery. Oh, you're right. Whatever. I'll freaking deal with it. God damn it, you're right, you son of a gun. Let's get the ion field upgrade and the stun immunity. I think those are really nice ones to have. Oh, okay. There's another store. Guess we'll jump around, then go to the other store, maybe buy something. Revealing itself to be a Dynasty vessel. Their weapons are off, and their comms are open for communication. We've identified you as a multiverse renegade. Chased down an auto ship? Can you disable it? A ship of automated nature but Zoltan origins has been spotted dangerously close to the loyal Dynasty colony. While these do not pose the same threat as a rebel vessel, it would create hysteria of immense proportions amongst our citizens. Disable it. I mean, I'm gonna blow it up. They're not gonna like me, but who cares? Who cares what they think? Yeah, this is real fast. It's basically every 9 or 10 seconds with the mod ion here. I need to slow it down a little bit. Perfect. Interestingly, their ship is entirely without oxygen. Wait, it's an auto ship. That's right. Okay. It's also only got ions. Weird. I guess it's probably an energy weapon. Your methods were efficient. I shall give you that. Do not expect a reward. Threaten them. You put up a convincing argument. I would scoff had I not a gun pointed to my head. Take this money, barbarian. Oh, thank you. Let's see. What do we want? We want... maybe, let's get the backup battery upgraded. We do use it every combat, and now it can just power up the artillery on its own, basically. So you've come to interfere? Ghost, 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 ghosts. Okay, we're gonna be killing them. We got a lot of weapons. It'll be like boom, 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 boom. They're gonna board me, which means they also go through my doors, so it's not like I need to worry about closing the doors or anything. Yeah, it fires, I think, exactly at the same time as the ion, but the ion is a slow-moving projectile, so it can't quite get where it needs to go fast enough. Still, we do a lot of damage when we need to. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. So we have plenty of time to do this and jump around, get up the Dynasty event, looks like. See what they're selling. Hello, Federation Escort. These guys are great targets. No, no. Summon a store. I always get that option when I'm at a store. Energy 1, stun 1, ghosts, clone bay, drones. This store has nothing. Like, actually nothing. Manual aim on the artillery. I could do that. I feel like this is not the run. When we fire the artillery, we want it to go quickly. Because we needed to do hull damage. I can take out shields, weapons, I've got the ions, I've got the particle beam. I need it to do hull damage. So I don't want to make it slower with the manual upgrade, I don't think. Well, okay, we're just gonna jump. Nothing to do, unfortunately. It was a bad store. An old abandoned shipyard lays before you, having once belonged to the Gigacorp Hephaestus, and now belongs to Vagabond. To get closer, you'll have to clear out the Vagabonds. Fight them. Hopefully you'll be able to take care of the ghosts and recover Vance's ship, but now it's the time for battle. Battle game mode. Okay, so we want power there. 1 power there is good. Could hack them. They have a missile launcher. I might want to consider doing that, but I could always cloak. Let's do the Artillery, maybe just a 3. That's good enough. Power you, power you. Again, they board me, but I can't do anything about it. Luckily, they're boarding me in a very good spot. Hello. So that would work. We can also power up the artillery after a few seconds of it being at level 3, and that should be good enough. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. The vagabond-infested vessel has been dispatched as wreckage as your spoil. 32 scrap. Why art thou indulging in the slaying of mine brothers, when all you need do is merely knock and request? Barbaric renegades, have you no sense left? Hath the fumes of gas and the smell of gunpowder clogged thine senses? Yes. Why have you come here? To gloat the skills doth expertly employ to slaughter? I don't know who this is. Doth? We're looking for a ship. Pay them tribute. We aren't giving you a tribute. Okay, so we need the scrap from the station or scrap that you have to pay the tribute. You get the tribute, you get the stats. Ghosts, what vermin. If I could, this is Cura, I would shudder at the possibility that someday my chassis may be infested by those bottom feeders. At least you have recovered the cruiser. Sorry state, though, it may be in. Inform the ghost that I will be by to pick it up shortly. Would you allow me to air my thoughts as I look this over? Listen, the cruiser seems to have been retrofitted with a number of enhancements. It was given to Mr. Wentworth as a birthday gift between families. Unfortunately, he went off to war shortly after. Considerable mileage has still been used. Perhaps he once took after the family namesake, a tinkerer and a rule breaker. Children, thankfully I was never one of them. We get the lightweight E-grid, which reduces ghost sabotage speed, and enemy takes damage over time. Nice. Zomkin, welcome! Going back in time to watch from the start. I'll see you later. Hi Zomkin, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the first 5 sectors. Now we're in ghost territory. Let's move on. Well, we have 92. What are we gonna buy? We could buy hacking, do something with it, or internal upgrades, maybe let's get the Emancipation Girls for the doors, and enemies will take a decent amount of damage just passively now, and now they can't go through the doors. Seems fine. A rebel ship? An engineer? We're gonna murder him. Oh my god. They don't have a defense drone though, which is nice. They're gonna hack my cloak. Who cares? Go ahead. All right, they're dead. I doubt we're gonna be able to kill the crew. I think we're just gonna murder them. They're dead. Dun, 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 dun. They've been creating the demons. Yeah, maybe they have been. You know what I should do is maybe not fire the artillery if I think I'm gonna crew kill. The Dynasty seems to appreciate keeping a very close watch over potential threats. So close, in fact, that they've set up a forward station all the way out here. Engage! It's full of ghosts, so we're just gonna have to blow it up, it looks like. But we're not new to that. So by closing doors, they can't get through the doors now, and they're taking damage over time. And now they're gonna get killed. It came out of their cloak. We'll do something like this. We can cloak if we need to. We can cloak if we need to. It's like a particle combat drone. Very strange. Alright, the damage has been done. Oh my god. Like, before my particle beam comes back online for a second time, it's like, they're dead. Fleet delayed by 1 jump. We could go up and then come back down. Why not? Then we can summon a store. It's a stunning drone. It does look like a particle drone, but it's more tan. Oh, whatever. Attack the slaver. Oh no, not my reputation with slavers. Whatever will I do? There we go. No, what? Don't be in, why are you in the med bay? Do not be in the med bay. That gets hacked. You're gonna be very salty. And faulty. We're gonna kill the crew. So maybe don't just keep auto-firing constantly. We can go up to 2x speed on this one, I think. Yeah, the fires will do what we need them to do. Poor guys. Thank you. Demand the Mantis, the Rockman, or the NG join our crew. No, we free them all. Thank you. We have nothing of worth to offer but our gratitude. Several of them break down into tears, and others bow down to you. Thank you. The world loves us. We're the best. Let's summon a merchant. Hello, merchant. What do you have for me? Exovest Deconstructor Fuel Conserver. Generates 5 fuel when entering a new sector. Used to be 1. 5 is better. Piercing Heavy, a light laser Mark 1, energy cannon Mark 1. Nah. Oh, it's not a consumable. Well, take it then. I just summoned a merchant to sell his own summon back to me. A black smuggler ship comes drifting out of the nebula a few minutes after you jump in. Good, just who we've been hoping to see, a ship with guns better than ours. I'd be surprised if you haven't caught wind of these ghosts yet. Dynasty, more like dynasty, am I right? Right? Yeah, okay, well, we're carrying a shipment full of unethically obtained armaments, or however you fancy people say it. Dynasty won't cooperate and just let us out, though. There's a security checkpoint. Take it out or convince them to let us pass. We've got a spicy new weapon for you. Deal? Fight the smugglers. They have no ghosts. That's perfect for me. Let's put 1 hard power into that and put 1 hard power into the cloak. And auto fire. Auto fire! Come on, Mod Ion, don't miss. They're trying to get away. Oh, I should not have fired. I can see now the value, definitely, of having a, Stop shooting him. Of having a, I forgot what I was gonna say. Don't matter. I'm sure it was nothing important. I don't know what just happened in my brain, but something obviously did. What was I gonna say? Who knows? Just light the whole damn ship on fire. Why not? Sounds like a free weapon to me, says username. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. Well, you know what? I'll just ionize this. Take that out. Auto fire, more like all the fire. Oh, I see what you did there. We do have to stop the fires from doing direct damage to the ship, though. So for right now, just stop shooting anything. You're dead. That's destroyed. You're in the door room. But the O2's down, so I'm just gonna press fast forward and wait. You know what? Let's get you trained up on weapons. Got nothing else better to do. Also, there was no gun. They didn't give me anything special. What a ripoff. 206 scrap. I don't need to buy anything. We should. Hacking would be fine. Extra power? Probably don't need that much power right now, but I'll take the hacking upgrade. Now it's a little bit more usable. 58 missiles, 27 fuel, 32 drone parts. My lord. A ship! Attack! Yes. Yes, I will attack you. Everyone go back to your rooms. You two go there and murder this man. God, it sucks to be you, doesn't it? All right, fire, fire, fire. Cloak. I may have forgotten to use my artillery, but I guess it doesn't matter because I am going to try to kill the crew. Fortunately, they're all wounded or dead, especially the ones that boarded me. All right, crank up the speed. Come on. You know what? I hit the cloak. So at the very least, it's going to be a shorter cloak. Oh my god. Well, cloak out of the way of that. Okay, their cloak is offline. It's not on fire though, and they are repairing it, but it is ionized. Now it's on fire. Now their whole ship is on fire. Now they're dead. Crew working animations look funny at 2x speed. I guess so, yeah. Cause he's typing just real fast. Real fast typer. All right. Jump. Next sector. Guild territory or kleptocracy capital. We are going to bounce to a different sector here, though, because either we're probably done with Kira's quest. If not, we'll do it next. But we're going to do Kira's secret sector, and I think we're going to do the Sail secret sector as well. So let's jump. Next sector. Continue. View Kira tasks. Renegade, I have a special task for you. Urgent! I apologize for being unable to give you schematics regarding Mr. Wentworth's former personal cruiser, but I believe there's something to be gained from this next task for both of us. I found the location of a complete automated cruiser, containing an AI core, storing data on him. The deal is simple, retrieve it, you may have the cruiser. Accept the job. I'm afraid I failed to mention there's a catch. You won't find the AI core in the next sector. You'll need to go somewhere special for it. At the next hyperspeed jump, I'm transferring the coordinates. Don't give me that look. Now, we could, I guess, go to the next sector, then skip again going to the Federation sector, right? So do we want to go to the guild territory and then do a skip and then do a skip? That would probably work. Yeah, okay. Okay, guild first. The kleptocracy. Can't skip twice. You can't reroute and then reroute again? What do you mean, username? What I'm thinking is we do guild territory, then reroute again, and then we can do double secret sectors, as long as we don't have like a quest that extends beyond this sector here. Cerebral says, yes, you can reroute twice. Okay. So we're gonna exit here. Guild Lodge. And if not, we'll do the Sail later. That works? I think it works sometimes. It should work here. It should work here. You can't get a free sector. What we can do is we can replace Sector 7, replace Sector 8, and then when we come out of that bonus sector, instead of having the entirety of Sector 8 and then doing the Rebel flagship sector going to the base, we just go straight into the flagship fight. Last time we did this, we skipped delivering Tully's package, not his package. Instead of the usual guard ship, there's a lodge. Go aboard. You step into the lodge and are greeted by a pleasant aroma of exotic spices, most of which are illegal to own in Federation territory. There's pleasant chatter from the guests, and while most are slugs, there's several other races here too. The crowd doesn't seem to notice or care, which is a good sign. Yeah, we got an unlock. It was fine. We don't need to sell or buy anything. Should we do the bar fight? Probably not. That'll just make them pissed. Let's see if anyone has anything to sell. You start to move around the lodge. Stranger! Well, what are the odds? What are the odds indeed? Looking for something to buy? I can take you around to my ship and show you what I've got. You follow Sylvan out back where he makes small talk on the way. You know, I was once a ranger amongst the guild. Then we got over this dispute with this fellow called the Salt Man. Last of his kind and a fearsome bounty hunter to boot. But the guild wanted him dead, a terrible shame. Just couldn't bring myself to it, you know. Anyways, about that stuff. What's the Salt Man? Sylvan looks down at the ground for a moment. Piqued your interest, have I? A fascinating fellow he was, and perhaps the only reason I left the clan and became a merchant instead. You could certainly call us friends, but I haven't spoken with him in years. Truth be told, I came here to find him again. Think you could do me a favor and stop by these coordinates? I heard that's where he's holding out. Once you're there, make sure he ain't dead. Put in a good word for me. Why don't you do it yourself? Oh, I'm a very busy slug. Stranger. You know how it is, stranger. Traveling the realities vast and all that jazz. It's just a little check-in anyways, of course. Except. How do you feel about a trade? Except. All right, so it is his normal shop. Beams, we don't care. Don't want to sell anything. But we have the Salt Man quest. If we do it quickly, maybe we can get a secondary quest beacon here and then still get 2 secret sectors. So we're gonna beeline quest. Now, I don't remember what we need for the quest. Maybe money? I think this one has another special requirement that if you don't have it, you can't do it. Up for a bit of work? Some ghost stole my ship. I intend to get it back, though any methods I can, and you look like a damn efficient one. Don't destroy it! Wait, I don't have a teleporter. My dude, I'm very sorry. I don't think I can avoid killing this ship. I don't do any crew damage directly with anything. They are ghosts, so they don't take fire damage, they don't take suffocation damage. This guy is gonna start a fire randomly. Please kill him quickly. Yeah, all right, well, I guess we're just gonna kill him. Let's power up our artillery. And let's knock out their weapons aren't even that bad. Maybe cloak. So this guy's gonna be really pissed I didn't recover his ship, but you know, he could have given me a gun to help. He's a fire starter, twisted fire starter. My beautiful ship. Scrap it. What are you doing? This is just insult to injury. The clansman, as well as several of his friends, bored. All right, well, bored me. I can use my suzerain. You're in my med bay. They did not think this through. Asteroids. This is where Sylvan said he'd be. You can take advantage of the asteroid. You approach the asteroid, marveling at the sheer size of it. It's almost as large as your ship, and you come to the realization it is a ship. It remains motionless as you approach, and you suspect it might be empty. Send some crew. It seems like your previous asteroid theory. The empty ship is also untrue. It's a skeleton crew. Crap. Looks like one of the guild's bounty hunters found us. Rally the men. Put these mercs in their place. You doubt they'll be willing to talk until you rough up their hull a bit. Right, don't crew kill these folk. I suppose if you can avoid it. Oh my god, they are so dumb. They are so dumb. Look at them. They do have the special augment. Chance of resisting damage and ion resilient. But for the armor of the ship, probably not the shields of the ship, if I had to guess. Speaking of, we could hack them, but I don't think we need to right now. It's like they're trying to get crew killed. Well, these three are. Maybe the shields are very resistant to ion damage. We can still kill them, though. Okay. Actually, yeah. Did the ions just do nothing? Okay, well, in that case, that's why we have a backup plan. Our backup plan is called Take Out Their Shields. It's a pretty good backup plan. Hey, mantises, stop dying. All right. And there we go. Luckily, they're not immune to damage. I didn't know these guys were completely resilient to ion. We didn't come here to kill you! Oh, appears I made a severe lapse of judgment. Why are you here? Sylvan sent us. Sylvan? Now that's a name I haven't heard in a while. I thought he left for good after the whole, well, you know, pirate fiasco. Where's your boss? We were running a mission to take out one of the guild's less hospitable dissection centers when the boss ran into some trouble. He got captured and is held there currently, but we escaped. His last orders were for us to stay here in the ship and hide. We're in no condition for a jailbreak, especially not after this little brawl. But you might just be the renegade for the job. Especially with Sylvan on your side, he's not coming. I guess you're good enough. All right, quest. It is a long way away. We're gonna beeline that. Suzerains, hail. No bother me. Guild stealing all my kills. What happened to time when Hive most feared and claimed all prey? Space now clan territory. Disgusting. I feel you, man. Slugs suck. I didn't press that. I accidentally pressed a different key on my keyboard. I think I said, but aren't you allies with the Coalition? No, tiny Federation brain failed to understand. The Coalition is much like Federation. NG, Zoltan, Orchid, Human, except with better races like Mantis and other ones. So you're allied. Gah, you're not understanding. Yes, we ally, but Coalition border not work like Federation border. All races keep own territory. Wouldn't that mean the EHG is only hunting in slug territory? Couldn't you just ask for permission to hunt here? The EHD seem fairly friendly to tourists and outsiders. Oh, for once, that's a good point. Bang. You've seen a lot of things in your travels, but you don't think you've ever seen the wastes of half a Mantis fleet lying before a guild megastructure. A massive mechanical arm appears to be collecting the wrecks and moving them towards a docking bay. Investigate. Oh God, you aren't here to shut us down, are you? I don't think so. Oh good. Wait, why are you here? Have you come to watch my operation? This here is a pheromone extraction plant. The pheromone business is booming, and we want to get a firm grip before those free Mantis bastards monopolize the whole thing. Movement and health buff with the life support system. Where did all the Mantis come from? Oh, well, we bought them from the ghosts. Yeah, that sounds believable. Where'd the ghosts get them? The Mantis store? I didn't know that was a thing. It's definitely real. I can give you the coordinates if you like. Sure. Okay. Added a quest marker. Let's go. Even though it's more than likely that the clansman was lying, you still take a trip to the coordinates he specified. Fascinatingly, you see a junkyard of Mantis ships with a ghost-populated Mantis ship guarding it. Excuse me, is this the Mantis store? It takes a few moments until your translator can work out the quirks of ghost dialect. Yes, and welcome. We sell used Mantis ships. Our stock is greatly diminished after a large shipment was ordered by the members of a renowned guild. But surely there's a pleasant model still available. I wish I had 500 scrap. There is an achievement and a ship for having 500 scrap and buying a ship at one of several different opportunities in the game, I believe. But let's fight the ghosts. And maybe they'll offer up a Mantis ship. I'm not going to be able to board them to do it, so. They have a medbay, though. Maybe they'll still be happy to sell us a ship. I should have cloaked there. Let's be honest. But maybe we'll just win. Whoa, he started a fire. Get out of here, you asshole. Oh my God. Send in the cavalry. Open the doors. Vent the ship. The ghost has been defeated. The ghosts are gone, but the shipyard still appears to have many ghosts wandering about. Do you risk salvaging supplies? Yes. All right. Close the doors. They can't go through the doors anyways. Now, question. What do we get from that? Oh my God, they're just starting fires aboard my entire ship. Stop it. Close all doors. NG, just repair it. You're fine. We good? We're good. Well, next time we have 500 scrap and we go to the Mantis store, let's keep that in mind. You know, the hard part about unlocking ships in this mod is that I can't remember half of the special criteria necessary. Oh well. I should get a notepad and write it down. I used to have a cheat sheet of how to unlock certain ships at certain events. I don't think it's probably up to date anymore. What kind of psycho goes around lighting ships on fire? Willow. Do something on board. Run salvage. Visit the colony. Intruders on board. Oh, how I abhor when there's intruders on board. There's a site for it. Want me to send it in the Discord, says username. I don't even have to ask. Just do it. Send whatever you want in the Discord. That's what it's there for. Demand the surrender of their goods. I can kill their crew here. You've also mind controlled me with a level 3 mind control system. That's dangerous. You will probably break our piloting. But you know what? They don't have cloaking. They just have lots of weapons. That's easier to deal with. What the hell did you do? You used your garbage ability on me. Okay, no O2, add this. Come on, Mod Ion. It landed. Weapons are offline. Turn this off. Because right now they're busy with repairs, which means I should be able to keep them from leaving. Keep the fires coming. We're not gonna kill them. Could hack them if I need to. I will. That was oh, we got a shot. They are healing. If they heal, that's fine. They'll die eventually. They'll all die in the fullness of time. Everyone go back to your rooms. We don't need the medbay powered up. Good. Make everything go a little bit faster. They're really struggling to put out the fires. That's kind of the whole point. They actually got the O2 repaired, which is a surprise. Going back to weapons? Whoa, what the? We were mind controlled for half a second. One day Junkie will level up on weapons when I remember to actually get him onto the system. I love that sound, the gugunk. A radiation laser. It's a laser that does 100% of affliction chance, which will slow enemies and make them more susceptible to being stunned. It also does 60 crew damage. Not what we want, but it's a gun that we will sell and get money out of it. We have 200 scrap. We should spend some. We should upgrade. We should upgrade. Maybe internally. Maybe some internal upgrades. We can stun enemies when they're hacked. Let's make the backup battery have a much shorter cooldown. And... oh, performance. We haven't done performance upgrades on the shields? My God. Definitely do that. That's an easy one. You find yourself in yet another clearing and see a massive bay. Like with water? It's very pleasant looking and you aren't sure whether the clansmen, or where the clansmen could possibly be keeping someone as sinister as a dissection center until you look towards the sky. Dun, dun, dun! The facility is so massive it blocks out nearly all of the perceivable sky, yet the market down below bustles with life, as if there wasn't just a massive foreboding facility floating above them. Fly up. Turns out many things can go wrong. As soon as you pass by the barrier to the dissection center's hangar, a massive anti-ship cannon at the interior swivels to face your ship, and several clansmen start shouting, "The hell you doing, you git? You got a license?" Of course. The clansman takes a moment to look you dead in the eye. Then how goes the motto of the guild? I think you forgot. What the hell? He's right, Percy. Do you know the guild motto? The clansman stutters. Well, I bet you don't know it either. I guess you're right. Does anyone here know? I guess we gotta find a better interview question for the future. You gotta pass for now. Aren't these slugs? I don't have a slug. Can't they read my mind and be like, hey, wait a minute. Aren't they slugs? This is silly. This is so silly. What? Why? Username says, I've just been paying for it. If you say no, do you just get to pay? I should have said no. I don't have a license, I'll pay. You finally made your way to the prison hold labeled Exotic Creature Containment. Shoot a couple of guards on the way, picking up a key. Oh, so we've gotten off the ship. Be consistent in your narrative. You shoot a couple guards on the way, picking up a keycard from one of them, which you use to unlock the Saltman's cell, where you find a massive gray creature leaning against a wall as if waiting for you. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say you aren't with the guild, considering that green ooze all over your chest seems like it belongs to someone else. Name's Oben, although most just call me Saltman. Take the view in while you can. I'm not a sight you see often. Sylvan sent us to find you. Good old telepathy ruining a good thing, yeah. Did I hear you correctly, Sylvan? The traveling merchant, that's the one? The Saltman seems to have an air of both excitement and reservation. Yeah, that one, the one with the big spooky ship who says, stranger. My dearest is here? Oh heavens, I'm hardly prepared for such a reunion. Where is he? He's not here. Of course not. I mean, figures, what's several years fighting side by side, friends and more, hiding amongst a bunch of lizards and seeing the galaxy? All's well until you suddenly want to embark on a quest to find the rest of your species, and suddenly it's time for a breakup. That little slimeball's too much of a coward to leave behind his comfy little life-selling weapons to murder hobos, so of course he can't even show his face to me for 6 years. I'm here. Let's go. Let's go. I have a secret 8th crew member. Continuously damages nearby crews. For moderate damage, slugs will take extra. All right. Hi, slugs. Wait, how do I use his active ability? There you go. Oh, it's not ready yet. All right, well, I'm just gonna send in a human to help. No cloak? Oh my God, I love it. Thank you. Thank you for the no cloak shenanigans. Fire, fire, fire. Backup battery. Charge up. Oh, I can't unoxygenate the ship. All right, well. Open all doors, then I don't have to use an O2 system. That's the one I wanted to avoid. All right, their weapons are down. We're sending in the mantises. Everyone go back to your room except the mantises. And then I think we're gonna try to crew kill. I don't think there's a reason to, but we can. Cerebral Cloud says, I love how atmosphere screws with normal anti-boarding techniques. That's a cool mechanic. I never saw this in my previous Multiverse playthrough. I don't think it existed, but that's a cool mechanic. It really does kind of fit with this idea of you're gonna have to find another strategy. Let's open all doors. Just don't jump when your doors are open. That would suck. I guess we're just gonna speed it up. You've taken out the Klansmen, but you hardly have time to celebrate. Another cruiser jumps in, followed by another and another, and an even larger fleet behind them. There's no way you can take out all of them. I could try. As more ships approach underneath the shadow of a massive dissection center, it becomes apparent this is the end. Really? Like, no? I got more tricks up my sleeve. Also, if they're jumping in, why can't I jump out, you know? The EHD has had enough of you messing around in our sector. You renegades hold no regard. You renegades hold no regard for the sanctity of the kleptocracy's control over these nebulas and our right to exploit the resources within them. Surrender. No, screw you. I'm tired of listening to your dumb accents. Sometimes you talk like pirates. Oi! Mate! You don't have to be rude. Anyways, you've made your choice. Time to suffer. A salvo of lasers takes out his shields, then engines, causing him to spiral into a nearby ship and crash into the market. In a fiery ball of destruction, many people died, innocent civilians. From the sky descends Sylvan's ship, followed by the Saltman's own cruiser. It's him, run! Continue. Stranger. You watch as Sylvan and the Salt Cruiser land in front of you. Land? Why are we on the surface? Get out of here! Where are we in relation to anything? I hope I'm not too late, stranger. Sylvan laughs nervously, then faces Oben. They got off their ship? Before he can speak, he's cut off. If you dare address me as stranger, I'll crack open your skull. Wouldn't dream of it, Oben. It's been a long time. How's life? Oh, you know, just wandering this scum-infested sector and being held captive in labs where they mutilate people for the fun of it. 6 years. And you ask me how's life? I think they call that taxidermy. I did always find it distasteful. I'm sorry, Oben, for leaving. I didn't think I could bear to see you again after so much time, but when I heard you might be in trouble, I came. But I was still too much of a coward, so I sent these friends of mine instead. It's hard to be mad at you. You have a lot of making up to do, but in the end you did come, and that's worth something. We can talk the rest out later. They lean in for a hug. Sylvan, the slug, keeps his distance from the salt man to prevent his body and flesh from being singed. Okay, we get the ship. If I have him join us, we could replace the Rockman? There's more of my people out there. I could also tell him to go, but let's keep him. Hello. Okay, we get a salt man who's not a rock man. Who do we dump? We gotta dump someone. We have a nice diverse squad of people. Movement speed decreased. Damages nearby crew. I want to keep the mantises. They're pretty good. Could dump in a standard human. I can't. I got a limit here. Ditch Jaxi plans? I can't do that because they're another unique unit. So we're gonna keep them. We'll get rid of a normal ass human. Who cares? Okay, so piloting, engines, shields, weapons. Jump. So we're done, and we had time to spare, which is nice. It seems you found another lodge established within the nebula. Board it! A clansman ranger is leaning against the wall talking to a small gathering of Zoltans, who leave shortly after you enter. Imagine being such a stick in the mud. These Zoltans came here to ask if I have a permit to run this store? Whose sector do they think this is anyways? Didn't even buy anything. What are ya selling? We get a plushie. Plushies of various exotic creatures. Spider, horse, or lizard? Spider. Lizard? Horse. Let's get a lizard plushie. Buy it for 7. Buy the rest of them. We get Narth. Since business is not doing too well, I'll join you. You bought 3 plushies. It's not Ellie. Instead, it's Narth. I mean, kind of want to replace Junkie because they are actually better than the Mantis minus their ability. They take less damage from combat and they do more damage in combat. We don't need a free Mantis at this point, I don't think. It's also nice if we're going to be going to, I think, the merchant sector. So you're gonna be a new friend. A little slow. Why are you so slow? I should have Mantis pheromones or anything that improves movement speed. I think I can get that though. Medbay? Movement speed for powered level of the medbay. Done. Perfect. Shields are done. Weapons are done. Artillery is targeting override, which I don't want. Can we get level 3 cloaking and shadow weaponry at the same time? I don't know how cloaking works in this mod anymore. Immune to fire and suffocation damage in the medbay. Hacking, neural disruptor. Crew are stunned in the hacked room. Sure. Batteries done. Piloting. Manual repairs are faster. Providing power provides power elsewhere. Grill's done. We're actually doing pretty well. I don't think I need any of this. Let's go. One or the other. You catch a nearby clansman watching you from a distance. Well, I'll be. That's one fine set of teeth, mate. I'm gonna make a lovely necklace out of those. What? The Night Slug ship is one of the only ways to get both. It says username. Oh, for the cloak? Gotcha. Oh my god, the Mantis is so fast in comparison. All right, wait a second, and then pop those. Don't need O2, open all doors, fire, fire, fire. We'll cloak in a second. Oh, we don't need a cloak. Good enough. I don't think we need to hit him again. You should not have come here. Ow! You blew me up. Asshole. Damages all crew in the room, including himself. Well, I'm healing. Fire in the medbay, you say? For getting stealth alongside Cloak 3, you need to get it externally. Ah. Why the distinction, right? Is it just to make it not as overpowered, I suppose? I suppose that makes sense. Oh, it worked! What a shot! What a shot! Well, we don't really need to fire anymore. I still will. Light some fires by firing. Yeah, my plan is to go and do the Cura first. That way we get the special loot for a whole sector trying to find a way to make it work with our ship. And then we'll do the sales sector after that, because that's more important. The sales sector, we've seen it literally every run. It's so damn common. Ooh, no power. This beacon is impaired by a passing ion storm. A guild ship reveals itself with obvious hostile intent. It's unsurprising to say the least. These conditions only further encourage their tendencies to prey upon targets, as if they were encircling a beast caught in a bear trap. What's a bear trap? I come from the future. I don't know what these words mean. What's a booby? I will need to have some dodge chance. Oh, my particle beam is not online either. Honestly, that's fine. Because the mod ion will take their weapons out. And then this will damage the ship randomly, which is nice. I want the mod ion to fire. We can cloak. We don't need a cloak. Perfect. And do this, do this, do this, do this. Everyone go back to your rooms. Medbay's offline, oxygen's offline, shields are offline. And their ship is on fire. All right, let's jump ahead. Why? Oh my God, get the particle beam online. I'm surprised we have enough fires aboard their ship to make it this painful for them to live. It even speeds up the rotation of the little ship around the star on the map. That's funny. Yeah, we're good. Our power sucks, but that'll be fixed in a second. Explore. Ignore. All right, well, that was a waste. Still leveling up weapon skills, that's fine. Just keep auto-firing. Next sector. Ship is looking good, 147 scrap. I think we should maybe level up engines one more time. Imperial Homeworlds! It's another special sector. What is this, rock? Look, we're doing Kira first.